Stop it at 240. It's all fixed. I'm a little wet, but okay. I'm about to grab some Arby's after this. Probably get back on the road. But I didn't use all that I put on the pump, so I'm gonna have to get some change.
So number 6 medium and a cherry tuna.
Yep.
You have a card to work card?
I do.
Want to swipe that, please? And your total is $9.07.
Do I have enough points?
You have $7.14.
Alright.
Let's use it?
Yes, please.
Alright, so then let me use it that one.
Alright guys, so if you made it to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you, because I literally just got this GoPro the other day. I was had a hotel and it was behind a Walmart, so I just I woke up in the morning and I figured, you know what, I need to stop at Walmart, I need to get some things. And while I was wandering around, I came across the section with the GoPros, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should get one of those. I've been wanting to vlog for a while, and I was just scared, you know. It's kind of weird putting yourself on camera and talking to a camera, and I don't know, it's just something that I've wanted to do and just haven't been able to bring myself to it. And when I was in Walmart, I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna go for it. So now I have a GoPro. I had no idea what I was going to do with it. The second I got it, I just started filming, you know, anything that I could think of. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was a little weird filming in public, and not so much because I was afraid of talking in public, but because I didn't really know if it was a good idea to just be filming with people around. I didn't know if, you know, you go into a store, if you're allowed to film. I didn't know if I was going to offend somebody, so I was kind of just trying to be cautious. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. What I'm going to do with this channel, it's still kind of in the works. I don't know. You know, you see a lot of YouTubers, they kind of have a vision or something that they're passionate about, that they're constantly filming. Me, it's not so much that case. I just, you know, I feel like YouTube tends to change people's lives, and, you know, right now that's something that I could use. You know, I came from an industry where I was in the public a lot, so that to me isn't that big of a deal. But you know, you kind of just, my career kind of ended a lot faster than I wanted it to. So yeah, it kind of left me just floating, I guess. My career ended. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I started driving. They're not really tour buses. They're like bus RVs, and my band used to rent them. I started driving back when I was still in my band, and I kind of, in the back of my head, I was like, well, you know, this would be a great backup plan, because drivers, they make the most out of, usually the most out of the whole crew. And I was like, well, this is perfect, because if I learn how to do this, it will be a perfect backup plan in case anything ever happens with my band. I'll be able to hop up there, drive for bands, make money until I can get my life figured out. Well, even though I never expected that day to actually come, it came, and here I am. I've been driving for almost 2 years now, and it's definitely not what I want to do with my life. It's fun. I love that I'm still around music, and I'm still around amazing people, probably more talented people than I was before, which is awesome. I've learned a lot. I've seen different industries. I've seen so much. Like, the music industry is not the same every type of genre. It changes, like different people, different mentalities. It's really amazing, and I'm thankful that I've learned that from driving. And I guess my goals since I started driving, obviously, is not to be a driver. I really wanted to get into coding. I wanted to start doing web development and things like that. And so that's something that I've been working at. You know, I drive, I go on the road for, I don't know, about 30 to 45 days, and then I come home. It depends. I don't always just come straight home. Sometimes I go back out on another tour, but I come back home and I work. I just sit at home and I try to teach myself coding, and I keep learning, trying to get myself out there, trying to build a portfolio, that kind of stuff. And, you know, every time I come through my hometown when I'm on tour, you know, the band's always asking me, like, hey, like, do you want to put your friends on the guest list? Like, what's going on? And a lot of people don't realize that because I've been out on the road in my band. I toured with my band for 8 years. You know, those guys were my friends, and touring, all of my friends were not at home. They were out on the road. They were people that I met that, you know, I would make an effort to see every time I came to that town. Those people became my friends, and so when I would come back home, it was more, coming back home was more of a vacation. It was like, okay, let's get away from everything, let's settle down, let's stay at home, just relax. And now that that's all ended, it's like, I'm still touring, so when I come back home, it's still the same. It's like there's nobody there, you know. It's just me and my mom and my family, and I don't really have too many friends, I guess you would say, at home. So you know, my ultimate goal is to get back to that. I miss having true, genuine friends that actually know you, you know, not somebody that you see every once in a while and can catch up with, but people that actually know you, and, you know, you can grow with them and spend time with them and create memories. Like, right now, I don't have that. I'm just going through the motions, you know. I'm making the money to pay my bills, and I'm working towards something that I want to do. But as far as, like, building a true life, it's like that's kind of non-existent. So my goal with creating this channel is, you know, I like I said before, you hear so many YouTubers say, you know, this changed my life. Like, I can't believe everything that this has done for me, the people I've met, you know, all these great things. And so I guess my ultimate goal here is not to be some YouTube star, but to genuinely just meet awesome people, change my life. I don't know, just do something different, do something new. So that's my ultimate goal here. I should introduce myself. So my name's Jimmy. I played in a band called IC Stars. I was with them since 2007. We parted ways in, I think, 2015, the summer of 2015. I know some of you are going to ask, like, what's the story? What happened? Nothing crazy really happened. You know, it was a business deal on their end, and it was tough for me. Definitely the first couple months, it was really tough. It wasn't just like a breakup, but it was just like an entire life change. It was like, okay, well, now what? Like, what do you do? This is what you've known. You're used to having agents schedule your life for the next 6 months. You know what's coming up, what's going on. You know pretty much your whole life is structured for you. You have these people that book your days for you. So other than when you're home, everything is pretty scheduled. So that was a little different. And even now that I'm touring as a driver, everything is still kind of like hit or miss. It's like, okay, well, I'll work, make some money, go home for a while, and then hope something comes up. There's nothing steady about it. And it's crazy because I thought about getting into trucking for a while, because I was like, well, I can drive a bus and it's cool and it pays well. I was like, maybe I should just go drive a truck because it could be steady money and I can do that for a while and save up and then really take some time off and really get into this whole coding thing and try and make something of it. And I went to apply for a trucking school, and they basically said, well, you have no way of proving that you've made money, because a lot of the bands I work for, especially the ones that are overseas, they deal all of their business they do in cash, so that they don't have to deal with taxes and stuff like that. So a lot of the money that I make is it's tax free. It's just, hey, here's cash, here you go. So when I went to go apply for a trucking school, they were like, so can you show that you've been working full time for the last year or two? Show something that can give us some trust that you're actually gonna go through with the schooling and finish it. And I was just like, I have tax stuff for some of it, and some of it I don't. And they got back to me like a week later, and they're just like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. We need to see that you're consistent. So here I am back driving a bus again. The job itself isn't that bad. I don't mind it. It's just not a dream of mine. Like, I just don't have a dream to be a bus driver. I do want to say that if you made it this far, all the way to the end, and you liked what you saw, I know, like I said before, the content was not that great, and I'm just learning. I got Final Cut, and I started editing the video literally that same night that I filmed all of that. And it might be some of it might be a little bit cheesy, but I'm learning. Like, literally all of this I just have learned in the last 2 days. So yeah, if you like what you see, please subscribe. Please give it a thumbs up. If you think it sucks, give it a thumbs down. I won't be offended. It's my first time. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.